I think the decision, the court to drop is not a surprise for me. As I stated in the beginning of the case, when I returned from my trip overseas and I was interviewed by the media, and I would say that this case has no grounds and it was done purely on a political motive. So the case that was dropped, the court dropped it, was not a surprise. I mean, by law, I have the opportunities to do so, but in this case, I don't think it's necessary for me to do so. Sure, yeah. And not only the U.S. I will go to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, other countries that have Cambodians living there. Simply because I'm not going to pick a fight, I'm not going to cause any troubles. All I'm going is to meet with my compatriot in the spirit of Khmer unities, and also because I'm going there to share information with Cambodian people who live abroad, who want to know what is going on with the countries, what's the development of the countries, what are the issues concerned and how the government is dealing with that in order to help the countries, the people. So the planned schedule and the future trip is nothing changed. Okay. Well, you know, as I said in the beginning, and I said it again, this case has no legal grounds, and it is done mainly on pure political motive. You know, the case was lodged against me as an individual, and also the Royal Kingdom of Cambodia, which is defined as the whole country. I mean, on legal basis, the U.S. court does not have jurisdiction over me as a Cambodian citizen, as I have not done anything wrong or break any law in the United States, nor does it have jurisdiction over the Kingdom of Cambodia. On a personal ground, I think there are only two possible motives for this. One is because I am my father's son, the other one because I'm holding a position in the ICAF as a Deputy Joint Chief of Staff. If it was the first motive for me to be sued because I am my father's son, it's clearly politics. And it's the dirtiest form of politics because it aims at the whole country. You know, you don't aim at the politician but his whole country, his whole family. This is, in any country you don't do that. Second, if it were, the suit was brought against me because I'm holding a position as the Deputy Joint Chief of Staff of the ACAF, then it doesn't make sense. There are over 100 people in the ACAF who hold equivalent positions and or higher. Why am I the only one get picked to be sued? It doesn't make sense. And if I were found guilty, then 100 or so people that hold the position, if I were found guilty because I hold that position, then everybody else that hold the same position or higher will be susceptible to be guilty also. This doesn't make sense. So all of this again is nothing but politics. The instigators, yes, there are, and also, you know, there are people who came up again and again, the lawyers of the plaintiffs that come up again and again to make claim at every turn of the process to try to make political scores out of this case. So it is politics. I mean, you know, from the legal ground, from the personal ground, there's no reason for this to justify this course. Well, the U.S. court has followed its legal procedure, and it has given all sides equal chance to present their cases. And in this case, I think the court has given the plaintiff side much more time to present their cases as demanded. before making any decisions. Just like I said, the U.S. court has followed its legal procedure, and is giving equal chance, all the chances to all sides to present its respective cases. And the court has dragging, yes, a little bit long. The reason why the plaintiff lawyers keep asking extension times and time again, so they can present more evidence and more witnesses, which turned out to be not much new. I understand the judge to decide to allow that extra time, extra extension, because the judge wants to make sure that the plaintiff sides are satisfied when the judge make decisions. So after the decision was made, the plaintiff don't come up say, hey, it's not fair because I didn't have enough chance or enough time to present my cases. So now that the court has decided to drop the case, the plaintiff lose the case, then they don't complain.
Okay.
No, I fully understand and respect the judge's decisions. Just want to be sure to be fair to all sides.